Yes, we are back again in Train Sim World number 3. I don't know what that was. To do some more of the Train Sim welding. I quite like that, actually. Anyway, where this time we're going to be back down. It's going to be one of those people. Buckle up. I'll try it. We'll get there eventually. Hang on. This time we're going to be back down in that there Cornwall. You know, the bit down the bottom left of the Britain place. That one. Down there. That bit. I'm pointing at the bottom left, down there. That's where we're going to be, doing some trips between the place and the other place and some other places in some trains, because it's Train Sim World 3. I did it again. If you're watching this on YouTube, good luck. This going out on a day, probably a Saturday, maybe. I've forgotten now which day it goes out on. It's one of them. And there's some other things on other days, maybe. There'll be a link in the doobly-doo below to where you can get this route for Train Sim World 3. There'll also be a link down... I made myself laugh. There'll also be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch doing this and all sorts of other things. And there's also a link down there to the Discord server that nobody likes. But it's there. It's listed. Yes, good evening to the Trent, the Ethan, the Stokey, and the Sim Hub. So we'll click on the choose a route thing, and we'll see if we can find the one. West Cornwall Local, that's the one. We'll do a time plate table-y what's it, and we'll go class 150 because why not? And we'll start at the other end actually this time. We'll go St Austell to Penzance. It's the 1st of the Augusts, so that's the thing. And we'll do that. Words don't come easy. Oh, that was quick. Oh god, hang on. Right, bear with me. I've got to remember how to how do you... Let's open the thing and the other thing, and then twiddle with what's it. Okay, pop that into the forward one. Headlights to the no, it's not nighttime. Day. What else have we got here? We got a switch. Instrument lights, we'll have some of those. That's does nothing. Destination lights on. What does that one do? That doesn't do anything. Compressor, speed up. Speed up, compressor. Don't need that. We are in a train. Oh, that's quite trainy. Where is this god? He doesn't exist. Never did. Let's do that. That's that done. I've seen to got a tail light on. Hang on. I've got my tail lights. I can't turn it. It's fine now. Tail lights off. So stop at location. The St Austell. We got the multi-brake thing. We have. Oh, that sounds good. Right, we'll take a slow arrival into St Austell, and then we'll look at the places we're going. Sounds a bit creaky. I don't know if that's me actually. Hang on, we're slowing down a bit much. Bear with me. We got more rolling resistance than I thought we had. The resistance. Oh, Renee. The caller is on the other end of the phone. Right, we are arriving at St Austell eventually. Where we will open the doors and let the idiots on. That's creaky. No, that one. Right then. We're going to St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Earth, Penzance. That'd be where we're going. If you remember those, someone please, because I can't. Some places and then Penzance. It even says it on the front of the thing. Look, the Penzance. It doesn't say the Penzance, it says Penzance. It's not called the Penzance. They'd have to change all the signs if they changed it to the Penzance. That'd just be really, you know, it's too much work for anybody really, going around and writing the at the beginning. Right, 1.4 miles, go via as indicated. Where's that? Is that a little village outside St Austell? Where you come from then? I come from as indicated, I do. Right, onwards to as indicated. We really must do the Paddington to Penzance. That will happen one day. One day I'll fly away. Okay. Random. Right then, going by here as indicated, and then going to a place which is the next one. And then we're stopping there, and then we're going to go to some other places. I'm in one of those moods, in case you hadn't already guessed. It's been a good Tuesday. A bit stressful in places, but it's good. I added some mods in, which do things to the looky thing, the way it looks. And I think it looks different. So they've obviously done something. Don't ask me what they've done, but they've done something. It does look different. It does. The difference is it looks. Right. Oh, yeah, I've got quite a few mods installed. Up in front, there is a light that's yellow. Some people will call it a yellow light. Oh, it's only like an hour of stress where I was being bombarded. But I just left it, went off and had a coffee, come back, sorted it all out and was fine. Right, go via again, 530 yards. There's lots of places go via as indicated. Oh yeah, crap, red light. It'll be fine. There's your red light coming up. Maybe stopping at it. We do the slowing down. I would have noticed. Of course I would have noticed. It's me. Stop at Truro in 12 miles. Well, we got a green now. That means going. How's the game audio? Can we give it a little bit more? We give it a little bit more. I would have noticed. Look, yeah, of course I would have noticed. Are you saying I'm unprofessional? I'm unprofessional. I'm not very good. Yeah, see what I did there? I did a thing. I would have noticed when I went, oh yeah, there's the red light there. This is me. This is me. I would say I won't start singing, but I probably will. I should be on the stage. Right. We're literally going right. Okay, down to Truro. I like Truro. I need to go back to Truro. Truro's nice, Truro. Let's say Truro one more time. Truro. So yeah, so we go down to Penzance. He was born in Truro. It is nice. And then we'll come back. The next stop could be, and I may have got this slightly wrong, the next stop it could be Truro. It definitely looks different, doesn't it? Or like that. That's probably a better thumbnail. Nail of the thumb. Oh, hang on, we're speeding a bit. If you're interested in finding out about the mods for this, post something in the train room of the Discord server, and make sure you at Crispy, and he will answer you and provide you with details of where you can get the mods. He'll love being atted. Would I mind conforming that? Conforming? I'm not being a conformist. What am I being conformed? Oh, braking. The obviously mods only available on the PC version, not if you are a console peasant. Hi, Skibby. So yeah, so making our way down to Penzance. Of course, we're going to have to do the little run down to St. Earth to St. Ives with the 7 wives, 7 cats, giraffes, and a couple of elephants. Dimwit has put a link in the chat for those interested in the Train Sim World 3 mods. There are some audio ones and some visual type ones and some other ones which aren't audio or visual. Ones that make it lickable. Well, I can think of other names to call you, but this is going on YouTube. There's a bit of lag there. It's going on YouTube. Did you not just hear that it's going on YouTube? Exactly, blame Ethan. Hence the aforementioned dimwit. There's never been anything going on YouTube that shouldn't be on YouTube. Just don't put exclamation mark Susan in chat. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We will be recreating that next month. Blimey, it's been 6 years since we did that stream. 6. Not 5. 6. I really need help. I need somebody, not just anybody. You know, I need someone. Cool, bloody hell, chef lad. Look, you realise I'm trying to do this and read. I just, keep the, a line. Sunday. No, it won't be a Sunday. It'll probably be the Saturday. Start of my week off. Good way to start. Right, we are 7 miles from... But, okay, nearly 6 years. Fine, I'll do it the week after then. Start with me, you. Some braking is happening. Miles is back. A nice guy. He's going round for a meal tomorrow night. Got some candles lined up. 4 of them. Only certain people will get that. We're going down, down. No, Stokey is the answer to that one. Never really spent time in Yorkshire. Not sure if that's a good thing. Oh, hello, that was the wrong button. That one. See, I'd much rather... So, what? Hang on. Bear with me. I'd much rather do this trip in this sort of train rather than, you know, the big, the fasty fancy ones. That's what they're called, the fasty fancy trains. That's their official name and everything. Yeah, the fasty fancy ones. That's the ones. That's what they're called. I'll be on one of those in a month's time. No, I'll be on something doing a southeastern high speed. I'm slowly trying to work around the country doing the Train Sim World 3 routes in reality. So I need to get back down here and do this. I am still looking for something to do on my week off in September. Do I need some therapy? I need a lot of therapy. Nobody cares, Ethan. Nobody. Not one person. Not a single person in the world, apart from you, cares. Just, you know, I don't. I don't care about nothing. It's a train. I don't care what it is. As long as it turns up roughly when it should and it gets me to where I'm going, I don't care what type it is. Oh, we're going uphill now. It's going to be interesting. Power! All of the powers. No, don't talk about that. I can time you out if you start. Right, we're 3.8 miles from Truro. Just remember where you're hoping to come on Friday, Ethan. And just remember where you're hoping to come on Saturday, Crispy. Just putting that out there. Right, 3 miles. Come on. So yeah, we'll do the return trip, but we'll also do the St Earth to St Ives, 7 cats, 7 wives, 7 halloumi burgers, 12 kittens. It's dark in here now. In halloumi, weird. I'm sure that never existed about 3 years ago. How did we survive in a world without halloumi? Bloody everywhere now. It's not very nice. It's not nice. People say it's nice. It's not actually nice. Right, you're now going downhill. It's not nice. You've got no taste. Going downhill into Truro. As opposed to uphill, which is the other way you could... Oh, we are going uphill now into Truro. We were going downhill in Truro. We're now going uphill. You've got no taste. I've seen the way you dress, Crispy. You've got no taste. What? When I was going to St Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks. Each cat had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kittens. So kittens, cats, sacks and wives. How many of them were going to St Ives? I did watch, getting it back to the trains thing, the Jeff Marshall video the other day, because everyone's got to, it's the law, with the in the Wales thing, on the train that looked ugly but sounded really good. I can't remember what it was. It was a train. They've got numbers and everything. A white train with red doors. What was the journey? I don't know. It's in Wales thing. Watch the flipping video, man. Yeah, Jeff was with Jen on the move. Right, we are now braking into Truro. Not braking, you know, not like we're going to fall apart or anything. I might, mentally, any minute now, I think. I'm heading for a breakdown. It's going to happen one day. It may have already happened. I may be having a breakdown. I don't know. 197, that's the one. Yeah, it looked odd. Sounded really good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving in Truro. If you're getting off here, then get off. If you're not getting off here, then stay on. Makes sense, really, doesn't it? We have arrived at Truro. The doors are now opening, where people will get on and off. If there are people that want to get on or off. No, that'd be the same as this one. A train. No one cares. So should we, when we do the return journey, should we use the official type trains, or should we use something else? And should we use something else to go down to the St Ives with the 7 wives and thing? I like Falmouth. Falmouth's really, really nice. Go. Right, Red Ruth. Red Ruth used to have a... Is it Red Ruth? Yeah, used to have a big W when Woolworths tried to branch out. It was really good and then closed down. Oh, that sounded nice. Right, we have 7.3 miles to Red Roof. The 323 on the St Ives branch. It's not it. There's no electricity down there. You can't do it. Yeah, Woolworths is basically Wilkinson. I can't remember the last time I went to Wilkinson. No, I don't. Oh, God. Really? Is it me? I don't think it's me, is it? Is it? Okay. Let me explain something to you, Ethan. Right. Okay. Are you ready? The 323 requires electricity. Okay? How many rails are there here? There are 2. Okay, so there's no third rail, so nothing powering the electricity on the ground. Are there any overhead wires providing electricity? No. Therefore, I cannot use the 323. Is that better? Do you understand now? Have I really got to spend like 48 hours with him? Anyway, right. 6 miles from Redruth. Yeah, but the 484... Yeah, but the 484 in this isn't battery powered, is it? It's the Isle of Wight one, which is third rail. You want to do that, actually get told off for having the door open, Ethan. Get really... Right, okay. That reminds me, okay? I used to work for Machine Mart, National Tool Company thing, right? Worked with a guy who was a northerner. Customer came in one day and said, I'm after an electric plane. His response, and I'm not joking, his response was, what would be the point of that? It'd get to the end of the runway, the plug would come out and it would crash. The guy just looked at him. I had to leave the showroom because I was like, I'd gone. I still remember that. The customer just stood there just looking at them, which I thought was hilarious. Anyway, that's what reminded me of that. Is it a plane or a plane? It's a plane. A wood plane is Plane. But you should get a hand plane and an electric plane. But nowadays you can't get electric planes. Anyway, we're 5 miles from Redruth. And a metal plane is plane. What? Makes no sense, Crispy. Just bury it under your pillow and cry, Ethan. You know, like you normally do. I said wood plane. What you get for planing wood? Not a plane made out of wood. That's how you get to sleep. Cry yourself to sleep every night. I was still... Oh, I just... Really? Really? This is what... Look, I was in a... Look! Stop! Have one of those. I don't know why. That's because he misses me. He does. Keep me in a good mood. What? Until Saturday, where I just end up like on an alcohol binge. If I don't stream on Sunday, you know why. Right, anyway, back to the train thing. We're 4 miles from Redruth. Lovely girl. Fell in a bucket of paint. Oh, slowly in. I'm sure I didn't push her. No, she fell. Ignore the handprints on her back. That was just a coinky dink. It certainly does look different, doesn't it? It's got a different look about it, and I like it. That's a station that's no longer a station. .2 miles from Ruth. I like the lighting thingamajig. I do. I've told everybody, Crispy, if they want details on it, in the trains room of the Discord server, just to @ you, and then you'll give them the information. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. Okay. I definitely need some sort of therapy. You just mute trains then, sorted. It's wise actually, because Dimwit posts stuff in there. 2.7 miles. Nice guy. Told you I got a meal with him tomorrow night. Candlelit dinner. After the stream. Which tomorrow night, here's a segue, is going to be the Roblox thing. More trains. Thursday night is going to be, I'm not going to burst into song because I won't do any credit at all, Oklahoma, where we'll be playing music. Unfortunately, not songs starting with the letter O, because that would have been, we could have played Oklahoma. Songs starting with the letter N for not O, on Thursday night. Friday night, we've got Ed's birthday balls. So golfing with idiots. Nothing on Saturday, because I'm basically going to be too stressed and depressed having the Dimwit brothers here. And then Sunday lunchtime back on the farm. No, we can't play music on Wednesday. .4 miles. Stressed and depressed. It does sound like a rock band. My state of mind over the last week swings between one and the other. I do like the, I had to check, 150. I don't know, it's a train. Hey, I've had food tonight. I actually had too much food tonight. I struggled to eat it all. Look down. How's that going to help? Oh, there'll be loads of stuff coming up with N. You know, I'll be eating because I'm not grumpy. It's normally the day after. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's fine. That counts. We'll go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at Red Ruth. This train is for Penzance, calling at some places, then Penzance.
Hello there, Derek here again. I understand you know my old mate, old Joe.
Nope. Alright, locking doors. Don't stop Camborne Wednesdays. That's why we can't, that's why we do it on a Tuesday. Right, Camborne is next in 3.6 miles. If he has some like radio jingles, I think that'd be quite amusing. To play some random things throughout the stream. Tonight's stream brought to you by washing detergent. You've obviously never seen the Jethro clip, have you? But his mate Denzel Pemberthy You need to. That's got to be on YouTube. You won't watch it, but it's on YouTube. The Camborne sounds like a sofa. I've been looking at a lot of sofas. The one I want, I can't get. I'm not happy about it. So I've now got to rethink my sofa choice. Right, we are 3 miles from Camborne. I should have stayed with the whole radio thing, shouldn't I? That could have been me. Yeah, just don't watch the stuff I send you on RedTube. No, I can't collect it from any branches and I can't get it delivered. Well, the standard sofa I can get delivered, but not the configuration I want. Right, 2.5 miles, high nitro to go. Steve on radio too. I did internet radio for a little while, and I used to be a DJ. Because you're boring, Crispy. What's it called? The Gronlid? Grinfiddle. Grudel Fliddle? Fiddle Flab. Hang on. Gronlid. Right. You are 1.9 miles from Camborne. Ow! Gantry to the face. How am I spelling that? The Gron, then lid. No, I want it with a little sticky out bit. That's the one. We are no we're not, we're 1.3 miles from Camborne. So, do we? That's the question. That's the question. You answer it. Yes, no one likes my sticky outy bit. 1 mile to go. Haven't seen much coming the other way though, have we? It has been quite lacking in, trains coming the other way. As far as trains coming the other way goes, it's been quite lacking in, trains coming the other way. As far as trains coming the other way. Slowlying. Doing a slowlying into Camborne. We are slowlying. We are slowlying. Didn't work, did it? Yeah, maybe stop with the radio promotion there, Chef Lad. Unlocking. We have now arrived at Camborne, and we can stop here because it's not Wednesday. Because it's Tuesday. Red Falcon. I will now be departing soon. That wasn't good English, was it? Towards somewhere else. 4 lanes was where I stayed, not far from Red Roost. Lovely little campsite. I'd love to go back there one day. It's been a long time since I was there. We need to do Cornwall again. Hail! Hail, Caesar! I do like the way that the first time you pull off, it smokes. And then when it's hot, it doesn't. So it's quite realistic. It's Wednesday in Australia, Blue. 4 lanes. Is that a motorway? Oh, no, you're not Australian, are you? That didn't quite work, did it? Nothing does. So Hale and then St Earthy place? Yeah. St Earth and then Penzance. And then what do you want to do? Do you want to do the St Ives? 7 cats, kittens, wives, buckets, hedgehogs. And then we'll make the return trip back to the St Austell place. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. I'm in a very, very strange mood this evening. G'day, Skippy. What's that? Timmy's fallen down a well and he's broken his leg. Leave him there, the bastard. Some braking is happening. Oh, that's a lot of braking. A rather musical mood I'm in. I'm in a rather strange mood. I think Ken Dodd did a song about it called Happiness. That was a weird song. Was Skippy a Kiwi? He was a little fruit, yes. A little hairy fruit. Which can also describe Ethan. Let's go back uphill towards Hale.
Hello there. I see you doing that flying thing.
Nope. 50 miles an hour. Oh crap. Okay, slightly speeding. We'll do some slowlying then. Another station is not a station. A station isn't a station. It's quite sad just leaving it there. What if you're going to adopt a train station? I want to go to the one in the Jeff Marshall video because it was the one where you get on the steam train to go to the place. And there's literally like a cafe on the platform. Quite like the idea of that. Hi, Leander. Adopt a station. Well, that was quite, it's just there. Why not adopt a station? Look after it, give it a mow, sit and watch some trains go by. Imagine a train spotter's holiday. Go and sleep on a train station. There'll be people who do it. If you can go and sleep in an old train carriage, because some of those have been converted into the sleepy places. You nearly did it at Reading, before Thingy opened. We were there at a stupid time of the morning, dimwit. Braking. Yeah, we haven't got to leave that early to go to the new one down near Ramsgate in a couple of weeks. That's not too bad. About 6 a.m. from 5:30, 6 a.m. from here, something like that. And then we're doing the Bristol one when Ethan's not around, just to annoy him. Right, 1.5 miles, 1.4 miles, less of the miles now, which means we're going in the right direction. If the number of miles was going up, we'd be going in the wrong way. Really? We're now slowly down into Hale. Greg. Ladies and gentlemen, our next station stop will be Hale. On trains this weekend? No, we've got a train-free weekend. I've got a couple of train-free weekends, actually. Coming next time on a train. 2 weeks' time? Yeah, 2 weeks this Saturday is next time I'm on a train. Yeah, going down to Warminster. And then going from Warminster to the new station near Bristol. Right, we're now breaking into Hale. And train. Nice lass, yeah. Braking. Oh god. More braking. Less braking. Some braking. That much braking. Less of the braking. Never call me back. No one does. That's squeaky. We are now arrived at Hale. The next station stop will be St. Earth. I'm gonna have a jelly baby. Come here, jelly, you baby. Oh no, I had two. Begins with 07. And ends in an 8. There you go. Locking doors. I have to think of what my number was then. St. Earth is next in 1.5 miles. Ah, you didn't make the train. You're not going to get it. You've got to wait for the next one. You're an idiot. To get a number a day. I tuned Indian. Really? What, on the radio? Hello, welcome to Radio India. Uh, 1.4 miles now to St. Earth. Yeah, so stream tomorrow, stream on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? What's today, Wednesday? Today's Tuesday. Is it? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I think. Yeah, it is. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then no stream on Saturday. And then one on Sunday. And then I shall be institutionalized on Sunday afternoon. Alright, St. Earth. So do we take the 150 on the St. Earth, St. Ives? Or do we... Well, not, basically. Every day to you feels like a Saturday. That's because you don't do anything. Right, through St. Earth. Hang on, we've got to stop at St. Earth. Bear with me. I don't think I've ever been to St. Earth. right. I shall wipe it off afterwards if I overshoot. Unlocking doors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at St. We've arrived. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at St. Earth. Our next and final stop for this journey will be Penzance, where this train becomes a terminus. Terminate. Oh, I can get horny. Oh, I can grab my little shaft. Hang on. Oh, that felt better. Right, locking doors. .1 miles to as indicated. There's a lot of places around here called as indicated. Forwards would be nice rather than rolling backwards. Oh! Where's your thing? Is it cold in your room? I know a train. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your... Oh. I know a train. Help me. That we could use to go down to the place. What about the little German pacer type thing? Would that work? Because that's little and cute. Not saying anything else after that. Right, 2.7 miles. No, I said cute, Ethan. Not a word that also begins with a C. Cantankerous I was thinking of, before anybody come up with any other ideas. No, cantankerous. What's he what? Cantankerous. Hang on. Alexa, what does cantankerous mean?
The adjective cantankerous is usually defined as disagreeable to deal with, contentious, peevish.
There you go. We may as well also do this, then, haven't we? Alexa, how many sleeps till Christmas?
It's 146 sleeps until Christmas. Santa has a Christmas cracker joke he wants to share with us.
Who delivers presents to baby sharks at Christmas?
I don't know.
Santa Jaws! Oh, oh, oh.
Another cracking joke, Santa.
Come back tomorrow for another Christmas update.
146 sleeps until Christmas. It won't be long now. We're in August. Another 2 months and it'll be dark. Not just constantly, darker evenings. I like the winter. My grass doesn't grow, so that pleases me. Quite like coming in when it's dark. Heating's on. Don't wish the year away. Why? Okay, we got a red. And yeah, if anyone remembers what that German train is, No, my garden annoys me because the grass keeps growing. I couldn't justify spending 840 quid to have it gravelled. Right, we are now arriving at the, as indicated, we have a red. Do the gravel thing myself. Uh-huh. What time do I get? It's not the manual labour, it's the time after the stream. Yeah, okay. I used to carry like 40 kilos of paint around with me umpteen times a day. It's only since the last 4 years where I've had a job where I don't do as much, so I've actually gained weight. I was quite svelte 4 years ago. Basil? Oh, it's not getting the things to do it. It's having the time to do it. I've got some membrane in the back garden, but cut under the weeds. Right, there's St. Michael's mount. Nice guy, Michael. Tried mounting him. Wasn't impressed. Okay, 15-mile-an-hour limit coming up as we approach Penzance. You stood there. You didn't send us any bloody pictures, did you? Miserable git. Yeah, I really must get down here. I was supposed to come in beginning of this month, I think it was. I would have to rebook that. Oh, hang on, he's got money now. Crispy, do you want to spend 8 hours on a train with me? Right, into Penzance we go. Slowly. And then we'll go for St. Earth down at St. Ives in the German thing. And then we'll do a return run back from Penzance to Austell. It's only because you're jealous, Ethan. Well, that sounded nice. What was that? It's definitely great for the environment, isn't it? Just leave that sat chugging away. You know you were coming here on Saturday, Crispy. I now might not be in. We've definitely had a very slow approach into Penzance. I'm going to go to Luton for the day. That would be hilarious. Crispy arrives at Swindon Station. We send him a picture of welcome to Luton sign. Hang on, you're not coming with me. You're staying here, spending the day with Crispy. I'm going out. I'll be back just as he gets on his train.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just wave as he gets on his train in the evening. Mr. Robert. That's a great film. That's an awesome film, Mr. Roberts. I need to watch that again. That is so good. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Right, anyway, we're slowly arriving in Penzance. Is that Henry Fonda and Mr. Roberts? I think it might have been Henry Fonda. Ah, it's such a good film. You followed your videos on YouTube and you liked them. Are you mad? There's something wrong with you, quite clearly. Seek therapy. Seek help. Why would you do that? Why would you inflict yourself? This guy seems weird. I'll go and watch him live. It's definitely been a really slow approach into Penzance. Yeah, it's like unfollow, unsubscribe. Done. Really good film. I think it's Jack Lemmon. I think it was Henry Fonda. I'm sure Jack Lemmon was in it. A very young Jack Lemmon. I'm sure it was. I need to go and find out now. That's not a real website, by the way. I did dabble with looking at a website a few years ago, but then couldn't think what to do with it. We've arrived in Penzance. I can ask, can I? Alexa, who was in the film Mr. Roberts?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor. In the movie Mr. Roberts was portrayed by Henry Fonda.
I was right. There you go. I know I keep talking about his other Discord. Well, yeah, or I may have done. I just haven't told you about it, Crispy. I am now in more Discord servers than I was. I can do a thing. Alexa, set an alarm for 4 a.m.
Alarm set for 4 a.m. tomorrow. Would you like this alarm set for every weekday?
No.
"4 a.m. alarm cancelled."
Right, anyway. I just like turning everybody else's Alexa on. And I muted myself and cancelled mine. So your Amazon devices didn't hear it. Anyway, right, that's the run from that done. Otherwise, one in this room... Actually, I wouldn't hear it. If this one was going off in this room, this is only plugged in through the mixer. So I wouldn't hear it at 4 a.m. Right. So we'll go back and we'll do the St. Earth to St. Ives in a little German thing then. So we'll go Creators Club, we'll go Scenario Planner, West Cornwall Local, create new. We'll call it 123 because I do. And we're going to add a service. So we're going to go from St. Earth, which platform, to St. Ives. There we go. And we'll stop at all three. Confirm. Right, what train is it? If when you two are here, you set an alarm for me, you will be in trouble. Up. Oh, that one. There it is. 2-car. Save. Play. Right, we'll take a little German 2-car thing, which is a really cool train on the trip from St. Ives to St. Earth to St. Ives. Right. Oh God, I don't remember where the... unlock doors. That's going to really confuse passengers. It's a bit tight against the platform, but nah, that's all right. In fact, you could run this as a single unit, couldn't you, really? It doesn't need to be a 4-car. It does look a bit long, so it's not a 4... yeah, I know. Right. Lock doors. Right. Hang on, I've got to do the... Bear with me, caller. I've done the brake. Hang on. No. The brake key. Well, that is the brake key. That's what I've done. Train brake. Or is there another key? What's that, isn't it? Yeah, because I can't release the brakes. Hang on. Is it somewhere? Is it? Bear with me. There we go. No, inserted. Oh, that's it. I'll put a brake key in. Weird. Maybe a slight... Apologise for the slight delay. I've still got no brakes. You want to cut in? There we go. Really? It doesn't appear to be doing much. Direct. Oh, I've bloody ballsed it now, haven't I? Hang on. Let's try this again. No, I don't reckon it is that. There's got to be something else in there. I just look at the engine. Hang on, was it one of these switches? Hang on. Hang on, let's try that. There we are. The little power switch. A little toggle switch called power. Who knew? See, we could run this on UK lines, surely. Oh, hang on, I got a bit quick. Hang on, so did you actually go to St Ives, Crispy? In your week down there? Yeah, but you're normally confused, Ethan. You didn't... Oh, St Ives is really nice. Yeah, on the day you went to Plymouth to go on buses. Still don't, you know, okay. I just no reason. Yeah, it's still a bus. Oh, I forgot how to get this train flipping going. Okay, so what else is there that we could take when we finish this then from Penzance to St Austell? I'm not doing steam. Passengers are really confused, aren't they? HST, but that's normal. That's what it should be. No, don't. We had this whole discussion earlier. Don't even go there. Ethan being a dimwit. Which is, you know, which he is, in all fairness. Tomorrow night, by the way, back with some Roblox. Yeah, I know. You did hear that correctly. Doing the trains thing. Thursday night, we got some American trucking doing Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Friday night, it's Ed's birthday balls. That went really quiet. This thing just turned electric. Okay, that's weird. Why? What? Did it go into like a... Does that seem like a hybrid or something? Yeah, I think that maybe the audio had a moment. We'll try it again here. It's because I went full throttle. It didn't like it. Right, so what else is there then that's diesel that I could take from Penzance to St Austell? The pacer isn't in this, you dimwit. God, Jesus Christ. A class 52. Yeah. 166. I haven't done the 166 for a while, actually. Be GWR livery. That could work. Probably quicker than the 150. Right, see what happens. That was a clap. Right, 1.5 miles to Carbis Bay. In stealth mode. Okay, this is quite cool. Hi, Dorset. Yeah, I think it's too much for the audio engine. Oh, see, I missed the sound of non-welded track. Yeah, it's the high pitchedness of it, as a word. Yeah, when it gets really high pitch, it doesn't like it. It cuts out. And we go electric mode. We go whisper mode. Whisper. Right, making our way round to Carbis Bay. Yeah, Ethan had his first whisper the other day. He's just a freak. I do want to go on the North York Moors Railway. Don't even get me started, Crispy. I know. Don't forget, he doesn't like new things. He won't try anything. He's worse than me, and I thought I was bad. No, not Whisper Gold, just a plain Whisper. I'll try things if I like the sound of them. He won't have flavoured crisps either. It's salt and vinegar already sorted, that's it. And only ones that are crunchy. So won't do like cheese and onion or anything. Oh god, no. Now you can see how stressful my life is when he's here. Well, we went somewhere to get a meal deal at Waterloo and didn't get the crisps from there because he had to go to a Costa around the corner because they sell the crisps he likes. So, what? You pay like 4 times the price for them? It's like, oh, yeah, okay. I've just given up now. Only 90p. Only 90p. You wait till you start working, sunshine. And it's your money you're spending. Right. There you go. Crispy's already worked it out. Hang on. That was the first time you'd ever had a battered Sorry, what now? I really feel sorry for your mother. I really... I'm going to have to send her a text, I think. They weren't great fish and chips, in all fairness. The ones we had here the other week were a lot better. Right, lock doors. Clap, clap, clap. Right, make our way down to St. Ives. Some really confused passengers. I should have let him try a bit of my Savoy. That would have really confused him. Or a bit of curry sauce. Don't forget, he's one of these people that takes stuff out at McDonald's as well. This is the bit that confuses me, right? He'll get a sausage and egg McMuffin and remove the egg. Yeah, just get. Yeah, hang on. You don't eat egg because mum's allergic. You're not your mum. You are allowed to eat egg. Even if you are with your mum, you can still eat egg. But you get people that live with vegetarians that they still, you know, will have meat. Hang on, you've never had the joy of dipping soldiers in a nice runny egg, or egg and chips, and dipping your chips in the yolk. Oh my god, that's almost porn. Oh, eggy bread. I don't normally cook, but I think I'm going to have to next time Ethan's here. Right, we are arriving at... arriving at wherever the hell we are. I'm just cook him an omelette, somebody. Yeah, that's a sentence of the day, isn't it? If we were naming the stream, that would be it, wouldn't it? Cook him an omelette, somebody. Should like that Alan Davis show. Throughout the course of the stream, we're going to find a name for it. Hang on. When we had egg at Spoons, he gave me his egg. Because he said he didn't eat egg. But it's just because his mum doesn't have egg, he gives it to me. No, right. We're going to Spoons on Saturday. Ethan is going to eat his bloody egg. Oh, what has my life become? Right, anyway, we've made it to Knives. I'm just, I'm there. I thought I was, unadventurous with food, but blimey. You haven't had any food yet. I had a really extreme amount of pasta. I'm still full. Right then. So that was that. Do we just take I just take a timetable service? I think there isn't that. We could do the HST. Oh, dipping. I'll be careful now. No, dipping a sausage in the egg. Great new. Add new service. So we're going to go Penzance platform 1 to platform 2 to St Austell. Dink. And we're not going to stop at all of them. We won't stop Camborne. We'll stop at, we just done St Earth. Stop at Hale, Redruth and Truro. Confirm. And we will do the 166. I could do one of the American ones. That'd be really weird, wouldn't it? We'll do the 166. We'll do 3-car loaded. That. Play. Right, unlock doors. Right then. I've got all the ATS, oh god that's loud, DLCs, but yeah, we are doing American trucking on Thursday. Oklahoma, where the sun do. Log doors. In all honesty, I've known Ethan quite well for the last probably 6 months. And he is a completely different person to the one he was 6 months ago. I'm not saying I've had any part in his becoming more human, but yeah, he's definitely a different person than he was 6 months ago. Oh, Smokey. Can I stay at Spoons for lunchtime menu? No, we won't be doing lunch on Saturday. Because we're going to Spoons for breakfast. You're a different person to as you were. Well, I've probably known you, I've been getting to know you more for probably the last year, Crispy. I don't spend as much time with you as I do with Ethan. Yet, yeah. Well, I do talk to Ethan every single day on the phone. Apart from today, where he did want to speak to me on the phone, but I was under pressure. Under pressure. Right, so we're making our way back to St Austell. So Hale being our next stop, 6.3 miles. Oh yeah, Crispy's a lot more confident, and I think I'm going to say this with all due respect to Crispy. I think spending time away from his family will probably help with his confidence, which he's doing at work and getting to know a bunch of other people, so that helps boost your confidence. And then I think, even as he has done a couple of times, getting out of the house with us will help boost his confidence. Spending 10 hours with me and Ethan on Saturday, though, I'm not sure how that's going to affect him. Okay, Hale in 5.9 miles then. Flat out. Probably break him. Yeah, and I said I've seen it with Ethan. You know, Ethan just took the courage to come to the meet-up in York last December, and it took a lot of courage to walk up to us all and go, hello. And I've said this before, on the way back from York, he was on the same train as me. I was sat on my own in a carriage. He was with his mum and his mum's friend. He walked down the train and couldn't quite pluck up the courage to come and chat to me. Stood at the doorway to my carriage and couldn't quite do it. Now he just burst in and be with it. So that confidence boost over that, you know, period of time is extreme. And it's really cool. I've definitely seen a change. Who, me? Am I not the same person we met in York? Oh no. Well, my depression states have been getting less, which is a huge thing for me, because that's gripped me for the last 3 years. So yeah, life generally is a lot better than it was. A lot better than it was. I am a lot happier than I was. A lot happier than I've been. I am a lot happier than I've been in a long time. A lot of that is, in all fairness, to Ethan. By, you know, coming down here, keeping me company, getting me out of the house, doing stuff, days in London. Now that Crispy's got the freedom to go out and about, it'll, I'm sure, make my life worse. Oh, indeed, Crispy. Yeah, I took a sneaky photo of Ethan on the London Eye, which I'm not going to share, so please don't ask me to. And you could actually see the happiness, which is a real joy. And school is evil. The good thing is, when Ethan goes back to college next month, he'll be there less. He won't be spending all day with people. And it's get in, learn what you got to do, get out. Right, 1.9 miles to Hale. Caesar. So making a return trip into 166. Which shouldn't take too long. Because this thing's quicker than the 150 we came down in. So yeah, as I said on the stream last week, we are going to be organising a couple of official meetups for the rest of this year. One of which will be up north somewhere. We're still working on the logistics. That's probably going to be December. Will be something Newcastle, Yorkie sort of way, with an overnight stay. So I'm thinking the first weekend in December for that one. And we'll do another day in London. Probably in October, because I got something I want to do in November, which is going to be quite expensive. So yeah, probably October for a day in London. So I'll try and get a date sorted for that and a plan. So anyone interested, I will post details in the Discord server. And get that sorted. Right, so we're breaking into hail. Well, yeah, that'll have to be a Saturday night, Ethan. Right, we have arrived in hail, and to prove it, here we are. The doors are unlocking. Shall I have a jelly baby? Yeah, I think I will. Oh, Trent's playing ATS. I'm guessing the new map's out. Go for it, Crispy. Ethan will hold your hand. I do like the 166. Right, must remember when they're both here, don't let them both sit on the sofa together. God knows what'll happen. Right, 9.2 miles to Redruth. Yeah, this thing's not very good at hills, is it? And I was saying it was quicker than a 150. I don't think it is. It doesn't appear to be. Help me, help me. Yeah, this isn't rapid, is it? Rapido, rapido. Is Ethan writing for Thomas now? Probably do a better job. So yeah, tomorrow night we're back with some Roblox, doing some multiplayer stuff in the Roblox. That's Wednesday, isn't it? I'm getting confused with the day of the week it is. Thursday is American Truck Sim, looking at Oklahoma. Friday night will be Ed's birthday balls. Nothing on Saturday this week, but we'll be back on Sunday lunchtime with the farming thing, and then next week normal scheduled programming. Yes, Crispy. Otherwise we won't be able to do anything until you come home. Wow, this is definitely a hill. We're doing the one with the one, not the other one, the normal one. The one that's got the announcer from the GWR trains. Yeah, that's what I just said. We haven't got a trains one.
Hello there, Derek here. I've been on a bus today.
That's nice for you. Thanks for letting us know. Right, we're 7 miles from Red Roof. It's a really good route. I do like West Cornwall Local. No, Ed isn't doing it tomorrow. Or trucking Thursday, despite the fact he's off. But we'll be here for his... He better bloody be here for Ed's birthday balls. Wow, this is a hell of a hill, isn't it? Oh, Crispy's playing ATS. He's trying out the map. He couldn't wait. I hope you've done the taxes in the OMSI, Crispy. Awesome. Enjoy the trucking. It is quite a hill. We got a 50 limit. We only just about hit that from going flat out from thing. Oh, I was hoping I'd escape you. Right, back down the other side. You won't do the accelerator rings too much. That's what, yeah, I need to get the DLC. Right, so Red Roof and then there's some other places. No. I'll have unlocked the door slightly. Red Roof, Truro, St Austell. I pressed the T button. I've opened my doors. Bear with me. That's fine. It's small. What, Oklahoma? Oh, that's disappointing. Well, it's not as big as Texas. So what you're saying is it's not? Is it worth spending the money on it then? Because if it's not, I'll do something else. I'm not bothered by it. I'll have to get... Now I'll have to get Crispy to send me a picture of the size of his thing then. Well, no, because we do it... Oh, Jesus Christ. Isn't it past your bedtime? Is it time for you to have a bath? Right, I'll get it then. Yeah, this thing's definitely quite slow. A bit like Ethan. No, I didn't say that. I can see why they don't run 166s on here. I'm guessing the 150 is slightly differently geared, so it can cope with this hill. Although we went the other way, so maybe it would have been this slow going up this hill. No, I'm not going to move roadblocks. No, it's trucking we were going to move, not roadblocks. Disappointed when we went to Gloucester the other month, week, year, wherever bloody hell it was. That wasn't on 166s. I still need to do Kemble. Yeah, when Crispy comes here Saturday, he's excited, which is a whole different concern, of going on some older Scanias that are running in Swindon. Buses, this is. The ones that run on my local route during the week are Scania double-deckers. On Saturdays, apart from one Saturday, they've been just the little single-decker things. What's about in this Saturday, there'll just be the single-decker things. Oh, finally it changes up. So now we get a burst of speed, well, as much speed as it can. .7 miles to Redruth. Making our way back towards St Austell from Penzance into 166. Were I messaging someone? No. Why? I went quiet. That's because none of you lot were talking. I had to fill the gaps. Getting ready to do the braking. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, this bloody single-handed bloody thingy. The 150's got a separate brake lever. This is a combined lever. Uh-oh. Braking. Some braking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Red Ruth. And stop. Doors are opening. Doors are doing a thing that's called opening. That's what they're doing. Making our way. Right, don't open the door button. Truro, and then St Austell to go. And then we will do the sodding off thing. Well, I will. You might just still sit there. Locking doors. Right, 7.5 miles to Truro. Cry in a corner. Sounds like a Michael Bublé song. Cry in a corner. Right, slightly uphill again. This may take some time. Crimea River. That's the one I was trying to think of. Do you like a bit of Bublé? Yeah, it's a really good line. The fact that you've got the little branch going down to St Ives as well, and it is, you know, an hour from St Austell to Penzance. Shame it didn't run to Plymouth. Just a little bit further to Plymouth. Oh, I do like a bit of Bublé. Justin Timberland. Well, it's that crooners type sort of stuff I like. Don't forget, I was brought up on not quite Rat Pack, but that sort of era. I forgot what I was going to say then. Oh yeah, radio this morning played. I normally get up right because this is me at 12 minutes past 6 because I'm a creature of habit. But the radio played Dave Brubeck, Take 5, which is just an epic piece of music. So I had to lay in bed listening to that. That sort of, I do like an orchestra type sort of band type thing. I need to watch the film, which is amazing, called Whiplash. That made me want to get more into jazz, but I've never really found something to get me into jazz. I want to listen to the guy. I posted a video last night in the Discord that no one watches. Don't know why I bother. The guy Joe Bonamassa played on his album. I actually want to listen to some more of that guy's stuff because he had a hell of a voice. So, and that's how you get new music. So you listen to new things. Right, flat out uphill to Truro. Yeah, I can't say I've really listened to much Foo Fighters. Good music, but so I've got such a wide musical variety. I like a bit of modern country, I like a bit of soul, a bit of R&B, a bit of soft rock. I don't mind a bit of classical. Right, braking now into Truro. I definitely want to go and see more live stuff. A few years ago, I was always at concerts. So many bands were touring that I wanted to see. I saw the Police, Eagles, Bon Jovi, Elton John, Billy Joel, which was immense. So I definitely want to go out and see more concerts. Alicia Keys, no, not a fan. Oh, speed up. Oh, I love Bon Jovi. Saw Bon Jovi down in Southampton. It was a brilliant concert. A couple of his live concerts as well. Yeah, Elton's a legend. I've got because he's got old now, his 60th birthday concert, and he's so good. Even now, apart from the whole what the hell's going on with his hair, he's still got it. Yeah, OMD is definitely on my list. I really want to go and see OMD. OMD is on my list. Well, although Supertramp aren't really together, Roger Hodgson from Supertramp tours. I want to go and see them, like him/them live. I'm going to go and see well, the band I've seen the most, 7 or 8 times now. I've seen them. The Feeling, they're touring next year, so I'm going to go and see those. Obviously, Joe Bonamassa next year. I'll go and see him again. I've seen Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits a couple of times, so I think if he tours again next year, I'd go and see him again. So yeah, definitely getting out and about and seeing stuff. ABBA, no. Right, so 2.9 miles from Truro, and then make our way to St Austell in the lovely little 166. I saw Keane live. They were really good. I've seen Train live. I'd love to go and see Imagine Dragons. Yeah, Beth Hart, if she tours the UK, I'll go and see her. So yeah, next year I think I'm going to go to Fuerteventura next year. So I'm going to do a holiday back abroad, a week, just all inclusive, chilling out, exploring Fuerteventura, a la the tourist bus sim. So hire a car and go exploring, and then just chill out by a pool with a book. A week off and unwind. I'm going to get down to the New Forest. I'm going to go out and about on a few days, go and see a few concerts. So yeah, next year is going to be quite full on. I saw Robbie Williams at the Milton Keynes Bowl. He was such a showman. Despite what people think of him, he can put on a show. And that was all part of the concert experience. It was just fantastic. So sometimes it's the venue. My favourite venue to go and see a concert at is the NEC Arena, whatever name it's got now, because it's quite large, but it's small enough that no matter where you sit, you're fairly close to the stage. I've seen a couple of people at Twickenham, and it's like, is there a stage? This little tiny dot. So yeah, sometimes it is about the venue as well. And yet, the group I've seen the most, The Feeling, I saw them at Thekla, which is a boat, which is gone now, I think, that was moored in Bristol, that was used as a concert venue. So you're in the hull of a boat. It was fan-bloody-tastic, hot, but fantastic. So the venue can make the concert. Yeah, back when I was last doing concerts, I paid a lot of money to go and see the Eagles. That was about £100, and that was the most expensive. And when I just saw Joe Bonamassa, that was £85, I think. And that was just an awesome night. I was buzzing all the way home. Right, we're arriving in Truro. Before we make our final run then. Joe Bonamassa. He's my top at the moment, and he has been probably about the last 5 years. My favourite song of all time is still Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits. It's one of those, it's an amazing song. I'm a big guitar fan. So the guitar in it's brilliant. The lyrics are fantastic. Number 2 is still Scenes from an Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel, because I've been a Billy Joel fan all my life. Number 3 is Slow Gin by Joe Bonamassa. Because it's just, again, lyrics. When I've gone through dark points in my life, the lyrics to that song have been about me. That it's almost a no one cares if I die sort of situation. But even when I'm in a good place, the lyrics still mean a lot. And for someone that no one's ever heard of, he's just immense. So yeah, he'd be my one. He's my up there. Right then, the final 13-mile run to St Austell. Springsteen. Yeah, I've got Springsteen, a brilliant concert in the E Street Band live at Hyde Park, and that's and the guy's what, 70 odd now, and he can still play for like 4 hours. Again, Springsteen is a legend. Right, St Austell, here we come. See, that's where obviously Dire Straits fan, but the first CD I ever bought was Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits, and I've always liked their stuff. My older brother listened to a lot of Dire Straits, so got me into it. Telegraph Road of theirs, like a 13-minute song. Listen to that in a dark room with your headphones on, and it will just take you places. It's just, oh. And the live version of Tunnel of Love from Alchemy, their live album. Oh my God, it's so good. The lead guitarist singer from Dire Straits, a guy called Mark Knopfler, does a lot of solo stuff now. A lot of his solo stuff is really good. So it's good when you get a band and you sort of get a bit of a spin-off because of a solo artist from it. It also works the other way, where, like with me with Joe Bonamassa, he will go on other people's albums and play, and then you get to listen to them. So you listen to an artist because someone you like's on the record, and before you know it, you've got a whole new musical genre that you listen to. And I love that. I love hearing new music. I don't mind a Fleetwood Mac. Bit of Fleetwood Mac. Rumours is a really good album. Actually, the other day, I ended up on YouTube watching the live version of The Chain, which is just one of those just iconic songs. Yeah, when I worked at a decorators merchant, we used to do a thing called iPod Friday. So every Friday, I'd take my iPod in and I'd do a playlist. We opened from 7:30 till 5. So I try and do a playlist that I started just before we opened and had it set so that it would finish. If I then, as soon as the last song finished, I'd switch to Radio 2 on the stereo in the shop and try and time it as close as I could to when the Pips came on for 5 o'clock on Radio 2. And it was such a, you'd work out the timings and you'd have to start the playlist at, like sort of 7:23 and like 50 seconds or something, and to get it so that it ended just as the last song finished. You then switch over to the radio just as the Pips came on. That was so satisfying. So I've got the iPod still with all those playlists on. Occasionally I actually plug it into my surround sound and just have that on, and just all those old playlists that I used to do. Some of them were just such a wide variety of music. I do some with themes, so all live songs. Some I do 3 songs for an artist, so each artist have 3 songs by. There was one, I can't remember exactly how I did it. One was the first word. Was it the first word of the song, or the first word of the next song had to be the same as the last word of the previous song? That was really difficult to do. Or was it the song title? But yeah, there's some really good playlists. Well, I've got a museum of tech downstairs, so all my old iPods are still in there. They all work apart from one that ended up in the washing machine. I should really just take them in the car, so I can just plug them into the car. It'd be quite cool. There's so many songs on them. Sorry, what? The iPod ended up in the washing machine. I left it in my pocket. I used to bring it home from work because I used to play it on a Saturday morning as well. I had a Saturday morning playlist that lasted just over 4 hours, and brought it home, left it in my pocket, and it went in the washing machine. So that's still sat in the museum downstairs. Yeah, technology and water don't mix very well. Although, does anybody watch DIY Perks on YouTube? The video that went out yesterday he built a water-cooled PC that was running a 4090 graphics card and a i9-12 something or other processor that was water-cooled, but he water-cooled it by putting it in a pond. It looked flipping cool. And the fact that it stayed really, because they're on about doing like servers underwater. That's a brilliant channel for tech. He's done some really thin builds for PCs as well. He's like built a PC into a desk so you don't see it. He's done one where he basically reskins a PS5 so it's really, really thin. It's a brilliant channel. DIY Perks. It's just really interesting stuff with tech. He doesn't put out many videos. Sometimes it can go like 2 months without putting out a video because I think he spends so long doing each thing. But he gets a lot of views per video, per watch. So, you know, I think that's all he does. Anyway, trains. 7.4 miles from St Austell. No, I don't know. I think he's been around a while. So I don't think it's an algorithm thing. I think he just gets a lot of views. Because he got supplied all the bits. And that's a fairly expensive graphics card. Yeah, that would do it. It's a brilliant channel. Some of the stuff he's done, you're like, what? Sorry, what now? Like, rebody a PS5. DIY, as in do it yourself, Perks. Perks. I said this before, about a year ago. I should really do a thing in the YouTube channel, in the Discord, and just put links to the people I follow on YouTube that are quite interesting. Because this will be no surprise to the majority of you, I don't watch any gaming content. None. Not a single thing. Wouldn't dream of it. I've actually narrowed down a lot of the YouTube channels I followed because I don't get time anymore. Now I've got this thing called a life. But there's certain ones that I just won't like let go. Well, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people watch me for the gaming, if this sounds a bit weird. I think people watch me and the multiplayer stuff for the crap we talk. Because it's not about the gaming. It's about the conversation. Although the gaming is an interesting part of it for me. But I've said this multiple times before as well. All of the gaming I do, every single bit of it, is either streamed, or actually I don't record stuff for YouTube anymore, but is either streamed or recorded for YouTube. I do not play any games that you don't see. Nothing. Not one. Which I think that surprises people, when is all I do on Twitch is game. Purely because I do all my gaming on Twitch. That's enough for me. I do 12 hours, 13 hours of gaming a week. That's more than enough. So I don't do any other gaming. I don't get time. Yeah, it's the sort of thing. And again, I don't. I've said, and again, I've said this lots of times. I'm glad that the community hasn't grown too big. I've always vowed that if it got to a point where I couldn't keep up with chat and I couldn't interact with the people in the Discord, that I would stop. And I've always stood by that, because I didn't want the community, and it's not about me, it is about the community. I didn't want the community to get out of hand. And I love the fact that people will stick the stream on and do something else. So they'll be listening, glancing over maybe, but doing other things. And I'm fine with that, because it isn't about the game. With Flight, it's not about the flight. With this, it's not about the journey, really. It's about me talking bollocks for 2 hours. And it'll be the same tomorrow, and the same on Thursday. Anyway, we are 3 and a bit miles from St Austell. Where this journey and this stream will come to an end. Yes. All good things must come to an end. Which is what Crispy would be saying when he gets on the train on Saturday night. Or it'd be like, thank God for that. And when we ask him about coming back down for Imber, it'd be, I've got to work. I nearly did that when I built this gaming rig. I was going to try and document it. Oh, please don't say you said that. Really? Is that ban worthy? You mean the anti-streamer? I'm not knocking him. Because he's the reason I started doing this. He's the reason I started playing OMSI and wanted to do gaming. I watched his content for a couple of years. I was watching him when he was still working. So when he was starting out, then he was a joy to watch. He was involved with the community, and it was fantastic. I was one of the regulars. I'd be sat there waiting for the stream to start, would be there right to the end of the credits. I'd be paying for putting messages on screen. I was a subscriber. Loved it. I bought a t-shirt, which I've still got. His first year at a squirrel. Then it all changed. He got bigger. If you paid to have a message put on screen, he missed it. Didn't read it. Then you couldn't keep up with the stream because there's too many people watching. Then he just got big-headed, and then was all sort of bragging about what he was doing and flying lessons and all this crap, and he became too big because he thought he was the only person doing sim content out there. And I vowed when I started doing this and I was getting like 2 people watching me, that I would never end up like that. And that's why I say that if this had have got to a point where I couldn't have kept up with chat or couldn't have kept in contact with the community, I would have stopped, because I don't want to end up like that idiot. Basically. what we do, and albeit in a very small way, we should be very grateful to you lot, the viewer. Extremely grateful to those people that pay their own money to help support you in doing what you do to make them happy. I am very, very, very humbled by the people that subscribe, that keep subscribing, that donate at times, and certainly those people that have been willing to spend their money to come along to a meetup to meet, not me, it's never about me, to meet the other people in the community. I still have to kick myself that it's because of me that these people have got together, and these people that not only I call friends, a couple really close friends, that other people have also made friends because of this community. And you wouldn't get that if the community was too big, because it wouldn't happen, because you wouldn't be able to have that one-to-one interaction with other people in the community. So as good as Squirrel was, he's made me, and I think a lot of other people know what we don't want to be. If that makes sense. But you enjoy. And apologies, you know, I'm not knocking his content. You know, he's got somewhere because of what he does. Hang on, what's this? I'm going to read this out, actually. There's a guy I follow on YouTube, Sims and stuff. Sounds like an idiot. Who is actually a really funny and genuine person and mainly just talks crap for 2 to 3 hours most nights. A very fun and very genuine person who I personally love. I know you do, Ethan. They are someone you can open up whenever you need to and are always ready to chat. That person is you, and I love you for being you and for being, just in all honest, genuine. Well, that's the one thing I've always vowed I would be as well. For those that have met me in real life, I am this person. I am no different. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. I am no different off stream as I am on stream. I am me. Because why would you want to be somebody else? But there we go. On that note, we will end. I enjoy West Cornwall. What? There are words. Exactly. Well, again, not going to preach. You need to be who you are. And I don't want to get all, you know, those people that have those slogans on the mirrors that go, "You're awesome." No, they're idiots. No. You need to be yourself. And until you can be yourself in life, you won't be happy. It's only the last 12 months of my life where I can actually be myself without giving a damn what other people think. That's why the last 12 months I've started to be happy. Don't go through your life not being who you are, not being what you want to do. You're you. You got one life. Enjoy it. Sod everybody else. That's their problem. Anyway. On that note, we will end. Hopefully more randomness back tomorrow. It was a way to end, exactly. Just be the you that you want to be. God, I hate those people. If you're one of those people that's got like post-it notes on your mirror going, "You're an awesome person." No. You, the person with the post-it note, are a dick. You shouldn't need a post-it note on a mirror to remind you how good you are. Get rid of that crap from your life. You don't need that. You need friends. You need someone that can support you. You need someone you can be honest with. That's all you need in life. If you haven't got friends, if you are on your own, watch me. Anyway, before it comes ranty stream. Right, I'm going to end. You've got one telling me you're an idiot. Well, you've got a post-it note. I can imagine that, Dorset. Dorset's got a little post-it note on his back door that when he goes out to take the dog out at like 3 a.m. for a pee, just wearing his pajamas and a coat, and it says, "You're an idiot." Yeah. No, Dorset. That one, you leave it up. I love you, Dorset. You're amazing. Right, anyway, on that note, I will end. Apologies for getting all ranty against the annoying furry rat, but, you all know my thoughts on him. If you love his content, you watch his content, you subscribed, enjoy. Have fun. I'm sure he does something well. There we go. Proposing to Dorset. Hey, I'm desperate. I will be back tomorrow night with some idiots to do some roadblocks and drive some trains. Thursday night, we'll be back with some American trucking in Oklahoma. Friday night, Ed's birthday balls. And then I'll be in a state of depression on Saturday. But there we go. A huge thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last couple of hours. To Mr. Robert for following, reminding me of that brilliant film with Henry Fonda. And to the mods for doing absolutely sod all. I will be back with the idiots tomorrow night to do some Roblox. Until then, if you have been, thank you very, very, very much for watching.